What's the point of saying you're gonna do something and then you realize that you done ran out of time? People, let's stop wasting time. Let's stop trying to do everything at once. That's the problem. And it goes for me too. I'm there with you. I understand. Because I be trying to balance so much and I'm wasting time doing it. And a lot of things that take place is, of course, distractions. You know, you say you're going to go do something and then something distract you from doing it. Now, how does that come into play? Who knows? You know, it's like second nature. That's just that's how things is. But it's ways to get around that. And I'm going to give you those tips at the end of the video, so stay tuned. But have you ever noticed, right, when you want to go somewhere and you see that your job is getting in the way, or you see you got a project that's coming up and you just can't get to it? As much as you want to, you have to remember certain things, and you have to also put some priorities to the side. So in this case, you know, you're supposed to put the priority first, but sometimes you have a A, a B, a C. You have multiple priorities that you're trying to keep in line, in which none of them have the same qualities, or none of them even have the same thing to do with anything. So for me, example, I want to make beats. I'm trying. Second one is I want to make YouTube creative. I want to be creative with the YouTube. I'm doing that now. And the third thing is I want to make my own music. I want to make my songs. So it's like, how can I incorporate all three of these things at the same time? I don't think I can. But like I said, it's a way to do it. So for me, I don't know. It's just, don't get me wrong. Like, my job gets in the way a lot. It takes up most of my time. And then it's like, once I'm done, it's like, oh my goodness, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm tired. I don't feel like going out here and telling the people how tired I am. This is to motivate y'all. I got to give you good energy. You feel what I'm saying? So I got to hype myself up. Like, I have to show real love, no fakeness. Even though I'm tired, I'm like, listen, my people coming first. You know, I'm here for y'all. I'm here to motivate y'all because I know what you've been through. I know what you're going through because I'm going through it too. You're not alone, people. You're not alone. I talked to one of my producers, and he told me, he was like, bro, my job is getting in the way. I can't get to making the beats. You know, I can't get to it. They taking up all my time. And I'm like, I understand, bro. I'm there too. But he asked me, how do I do it? Like, how do I have the time to do it? My job let me off late too. Like, we're in the same boat. The difference is, not saying that he don't, but I'm going to push myself. When you want to do something in life, you're going to push yourself no matter how much time you got left. You can have that little bit of time. I'm going to do something. I got to show you something. I got to end my day with doing something that I want to do. I'm not giving all my time to my job. My job don't deserve it. They don't deserve all my time. They don't. Of course, it's to make the money, yes, but they don't deserve all your time. At that point where you get that moment to relax, that's your time. On your break, that's your time. You can do something. I don't care how busy you is. If you got a 30-minute break, be creative and do something that you want to do with your goal, with your career. Your job should not get all your time. I don't care who you are. Your job should not get all your time. You should be able to put that time into your kids, your career, what you're trying to do in life. Shoot, if you got to be on YouTube for a couple minutes and just learn about certain things, do that. As long as you're putting the time in. Don't waste time. Put the time in. You hear what I'm saying? Don't waste time. A good thing to do. Schedule. Keep a schedule. Let you know, like, look, I need to do this. I need to do that. Now, it's hard. I kid you not. It's hard to write stuff down. If you at work and then you like, man, I done forgot what time I'm supposed to do this and do that. Technology is amazing. Set an alarm and put what you supposed to do. If you want to make beats at this time and you off work, put it. Your alarm will go off and telling you. It's a reminder. It's great to have reminders, people. It's nothing wrong with that. It's great to have someone remind you, like, yo, it's that time now. Like, you did your time over there with them. Give time to yourself. Give time to yourself. It's nothing wrong with it. I do it now. Alarm clocks, what they do? To wake you up and let you know to go to that job. Vice versa. It'll let you know that you need to do this task. You feel what I'm saying? These are things that help you a lot. The second thing is plan ahead. Always plan ahead. Plan ahead. There's nothing wrong with planning ahead. I have a schedule book where I plan ahead and lets me know when I need to do these videos. It lets me know when it's time for me to make beats. I already told myself I'm not going to get into making beats yet until I go back to the studio. So I'm going to schedule, and that's another thing I love with studios. You can book appointments. That's planning ahead. Boom. I see the date. I'm off. Boom. Plan ahead. Book me an appointment for the studio so I can learn my craft. Now I don't have to rush. I got things in order. I can take my time and not waste time. The key is not to waste time. It's to put that time in, people. Put that time in. Really put that time in and enjoy it. You feel what I'm saying? Learn how to enjoy your time. So when you plan ahead, you got a schedule. You can enjoy that time. You don't have to rush. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I understand things do come and play. It's a lot. You got your kids, you know, but it's good. My last thing, find a quiet place. Find a quiet place to have your time. We all need that time where we can just, you know, settle in with ourselves and understand what we got going on. Understand what we're trying to accomplish. You feel what I'm saying? Like, make that time for you. I understand you got your kids, your job, this and that. I understand all that. I'm doing it. I understand it. But right now, I'm making time. I'm making time. I got up this morning and I'm making time. Every morning, I'm making time. Afternoon, I'm making time. Might even have some night shows coming. Like, wherever I could get in, I'ma fit in. That's the whole point about this. Is making time and don't waste it. Put that time in for you. You deserve it. Don't you think so? Don't you think you deserve the time to work on what you want to work on? If you don't think so, then something's wrong. If you feel your job should have all your time, then something's very wrong. Because if that's how you feel, and I'm not knocking how you feel, but I'm just saying, if you feel that you work that much at that job, that they should get overtime, all your time, and you don't have no time for yourself, then you don't want it as bad as you say you do. You don't want it as bad as you say you do. You just tell yourself that, but you don't really want it as bad as you say you do. And that's just the honest truth. That's just the honest truth right there. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just telling you right now, I'm being honest with you. You don't want it as bad as you say you do. So, I'm just being honest, like, for real. And like I told you, we all need reminders. It's nothing wrong with that. You know, have somebody call you and be like, hey, did you do this and do that? They're not getting down on you. They just want to, you know, help you. It's nothing wrong with that. It's good to have somebody to remind you. My producer told me I motivate him. I motivate him to get back to making beats. I was like, what? Like, bro, I'm trying to get like you. He was like, bro, I don't know how you put the time in to do this and do that, but you really got me back into it. I see you doing your videos and everything. You really motivated me. So I appreciated it. I appreciate it more than he did. Because I'm like, yo, it's a struggle that I go through this. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. But I take the time out and I put it in. And I hope you will too. But that's my time, y'all. Appreciate y'all again. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Another episode of Must Be Trippin'. One.